Have you ever felt that mix of emotions pulling you closer to someone, but at the same time, it seems to push you away? Today, we will dive deep into the intense connection you are experiencing. You know that person who is always on your mind, that whirlwind of feelings that never calms down. Well, he feels it too, and believe it, he is deeply connected to you right now. Even when he seems to resist, the attraction is undeniable, and what really binds him is how you make him feel when you're around. She knows there is a fundamental force in this bond that makes her feel empowered, but also full of uncertainties. Deep in her heart, she can't avoid the feeling that there is something different about your energy, something that makes her a little uncomfortable, maybe even resistant. If you've noticed this person hesitating, it's probably because she's sensing it energetically. It might be something very subtle in your energy, but still, she feels it. It's as if she's perceiving that there's a part of you that doesn't fully surrender, and because of that, some aspects of this connection still seem undefined to her. There is an intense and profound chemistry involving this connection, both mentally and emotionally. The sensation of this bond is undeniable and palpable, but lately, it seems there has been a subtle change, an alteration in the energy between you. This energetic shift highlights the dynamic existing between you and this special person, elevating it to a higher and spiritual level. Perhaps you are wondering what is happening and what she is feeling. Know that, at this moment, she sees you as someone essential in her life, someone whose presence needs to be understood and confirmed before she allows herself to dive deeper into the relationship. She feels that, by surrendering to this deeper involvement with you, her life will change significantly. This perception is exciting for her, as it brings a sense of novelty and infinite possibilities. However, this same perspective brings a dose of unpredictability and a certain degree of risk, which makes her cautious. Every step she takes is based on what she feels for you and her inner knowledge, a compass that guides her actions and decisions. At this moment, she is in a process of introspection, trying to understand where exactly you fit into her life and how this relationship can evolve. She wants to be sure that she is making the right decision, as she feels this connection has the potential to be transformative. And it is this transformation that she wants to embrace wholeheartedly, but at the same time, she wishes to be certain that she is prepared for all that it may imply. This is a delicate situation, where the challenges begin to show more evidently. It is fascinating to note how you two are in such different positions, making everything even more interesting. She is focused on what is right in front of her, what she can see and touch, while struggling to reconcile this with what she feels internally about the connection between you. This internal conflict is really messing with her head now because she feels that, in some way, you are in charge of this process. The most curious thing is that you feel the same way about her. This creates a crucial moment in your relationship, where many questions about the future arise. What is to come? How will this affect you? It is a period of uncertainties and many emotions running high. But it is important to remember that each of you is experiencing this in a different way. This connection is evolving uniquely for each of you, and it may bring unexpected surprises. What is unfolding here is a story that is about to take a new and intriguing turn. You might be surprised to realize how this person is seeing you now compared to how she saw you before. This change of perspective is revealing and may transform how you relate to each other moving forward. This is a relationship that is beginning to gain a lot of strength in the realm of reality, on the physical plane. The intuitive impulse that both feel is really driving the connection now, deeply affecting this person. If you haven't heard from her for a while or things seem unstable, this might be the reason. She wants to make it clear that she can't communicate with you at this moment, and may even feel that it is in your best interest to keep some distance now. There is a very clear awakening, but something about this awakening is making her stop halfway. This might be the reason she is hesitating to engage with you, because when this person goes through an awakening, it changes her on a fundamental level, not just internally but also externally. These awakenings are so profound and impactful that they usually come with a decision. It's as if, once she receives new information, she can't remain the same person. Every area of her life must change. If you are feeling an intense anticipation at this moment, or as if something is about to change significantly in the coming weeks or months, this is no mere coincidence. This feeling is a clear indication that you have an extremely powerful energetic bond with a certain person. Moreover, you will inevitably be impacted by the awakening she is going through now or is being initiated at this moment. The energy of this awakening is so intense that it has kept this person immersed in thoughts, spending a lot of mental activity focused on your connection. It's as if this energy has the potential to move this relationship forward or backward, but either way, one thing is certain: something will change. It will not remain as it is now. This change will depend on how this person is emotionally affected by this energy, and also on how she chooses to deal with the new information she will receive about you. It's as if this person has summoned this moment, seeking clarity about the unknown aspects of your connection. What is evident is that this person feels emotionally invested in you and is now beginning to question how this connection will unfold in the future. If you have been wondering what this person's next move will be, know that there are crucial pieces of information in the air between you two now, or a very important answer to a question she has had for a long time, and this is directly related to you and the next step of your connection. It's almost as if this person's thoughts are projected towards a specific moment in the future of your connection, and she is trying to connect the dots, filling in the gaps. What you are feeling is something intense and powerful. It is a connection full of ups and downs, a constant back and forth that can be difficult to fully understand. Maybe you don't know exactly how this is affecting this person, but rest assured that she thinks much more about this situation than you imagine. This person has very deep feelings for you, whether you know it or not. The awakening your special person is experiencing is happening directly in her heart, which explains why it is so intense and different for her. This also explains why she might be keeping her distance from you at this moment. What was previously hidden is now being revealed to her, and it seems this person is waking up to her true and pure feelings for you in this connection. If this person hasn't approached you yet, it's only because she is trying to understand all this. What stands out most to her is that you entered her life as an answer to a problem she had been facing in previous connections. When it comes to the energy of love, this is the most powerful and elevated energy on the planet. However, your person also understands that there is a lower manifestation of love, which is not the energy of love itself, but how it is perceived and understood by different people. This highlights that there is a dark aspect of this person that was brought into the connection with you and perhaps even projected onto you, overflowing into your relationship. However, the way you respond to this person, how you interact with her, how you navigate this period of no contact, and how you handle the connection when you are together or in conversation, is confirming things not only about you but also about the energy of love in general. Every gesture of yours, every word, and every silence has a profound impact. They show this person how true and sincere your connection is. This person is undergoing a profound and significant transformation that starts from within. This process is radically changing her perspective on everything around her, and as a result, it is illuminating the energy of your connection. These are changes she had never considered before meeting you. The way she positions you in her life is extremely significant, helping to unlock parts of her mind in a way no one had managed before. Now, she finds herself reflecting on what the next step between you will be. Perhaps you haven't realized this due to time, distance, or space, but this connection is becoming extremely symbolic for her, in a way she is still trying to fully understand. This connection is something of great importance to her, something she feels the need to explore on her own. This is really very, very important to her. The way this energy is manifesting is something she wants to preserve so as not to negatively affect your connection. It seems she is in a mode of repair concerning your relationship, feeling that she needs to deal with certain issues alone before she can reunite with you and decide how to move forward to the next stage of the relationship. There is a meticulous process she is following. There are certain things she wishes to resolve on her own before reuniting with you to determine how to take your connection to a higher level. There is an energy of unpredictability when it comes to you or how she sees you. This person has always viewed her relationships as the area of her life where she has the most power, where she is completely in control. It's almost as if she believed that in relationships she has the power of choice, where she holds the truth of the decision. This person has always had the strong impression that she could choose whoever she wanted, whenever she wanted, and however she wanted. For her, this area of life was the only place where she had an advantage and control. It was her comfort zone, where she felt safe and powerful. But now, all this is changing since you entered her life. She is completely shocked, as she never imagined this could happen. The truth is she never foresaw your arrival, and the transformation happening within her is not something you are directly doing. It is the result of being connected to you, of sharing moments and feelings that were previously unknown to her. What this person is experiencing is an awakening in the heart space, a process that differs greatly from your own heart-opening experience. For her, it feels as if the heart space is literally opening up in an intense and overwhelming way. When the energy rises to this space, she feels as if the ego is detaching, creating a profound shift in identity. It's a feeling of heart expansion, where receptive energy intensifies, making her more open and vulnerable to love. However, for this person, heart opening is a process filled with contrasts. Instead of feeling more connected to everything and everyone, she starts rejecting people, places, and things that were once part of her life. It's as if she is shedding layers of herself, realizing that something deep and transformative is happening. Each day is a new discovery, a new layer that peels away, revealing a more authentic and connected version of herself. She feels that this change is beyond her control, a greater force guiding her towards a new path. It is an experience of love and connection that transcends rational understanding, something that can only be deeply felt in the heart. This energy is so intense that it might even make her body reject other people. If this worries you while she is away, it shouldn't. It seems that, for her, everything becomes almost irrelevant except you. The journey and the process will continue like this until you are together permanently. It may seem that the phases she is going through are easy, but they are not. She feels everything, and sometimes feels even more because she is trained not to let herself be emotionally affected. However, it is in these moments of contrast that her heart activates. What stands out the most now is that this connection with you has been completely unpredictable, especially now. For her, ascension and awakening usually happen first in the physical reality before they fit internally and spiritually. So it may be that you notice that, in moments of distance, the connection between you becomes even more intense. Perhaps you start receiving many signs from her. This happens because, for her, there is great power in absence. It is almost as if the only person who could comfort her and make her feel better, and with whom she could talk, is absent. And this often leads to very strong emotions, such as frustration, repression, doubt, but mainly anger. When we look at this on a spiritual level, anger is an extremely powerful emotion. Honestly, when it comes to manifestation and creating something, using your energy to bring things into physical reality, the emotion of anger can make things happen very quickly and unexpectedly. If you are wondering how she feels about your connection, know that she is definitely going through a powerful awakening, and this is triggering very intense responses in her. This is why she believes it is in your best interest to do this alone, because she understands that this is a unique process for her. She also feels that this is part of her personal journey. She is starting to see you as someone who runs away, and that's why her feelings for you are so intense right now. This also explains why she had to initiate this separation or period of distancing. Something you did recently changed the entire dynamic of your connection. From the moment this person crossed your path, she knew you would change her, but she didn't know how, why, or when this would happen. Honestly, this person believed that she couldn't be changed and that her belief system about relationships or love couldn't be altered. This is not an offense to you, but just a glimpse into her mindset about love and connections in general. Even though she probably will never admit this to you, there were certain things she didn't feel the need to discuss with you regarding expectations or your expectations about this connection. She truly believed you would simply follow her lead blindly. But the opposite happened. And this is where you made her question herself. She started to wonder why you were running away from her and what was in her that made you react that way. You confused her so much that she opened this connection to external opinions. You made her seek advice and deeply reflect on her own actions and feelings. You are living a unique and special moment. By connecting with this person, something profound and genuine was awakened in you. It was a mix of intense emotions, maybe a protective feeling or a desire to protect your own heart. And this person felt that energy. Now, she is wondering about it. She wants to understand if this is your way of acting with people you connect with, or if this reaction is specific to her. This questioning made her realize she was wrong in her assumptions about you, not just about who you are but also about how you would react to her energy. That's why she is so focused on this connection now. Because you are the only person who awakened such an intense physical reaction in her, and she did not expect to feel this way about you. Even now, with the distance, that energy is still alive within her, which is extremely significant for both. This experience is leading her to reflect on how to move forward with this connection, and also to reassess her approach. The way she related before you is very different. Maybe you will be surprised to discover how she navigated connections in the past. The response you are receiving now, which may seem confusing, is that this person truly initiated this connection with an intense search for you, but for some reason pulled back. This did not happen by chance. You are awakening in her the realization that the dynamics of this connection are different from any other she has experienced. And this realization is deeply activating her heart. It's as if her vision of you as a human being and soul is becoming crystal clear, and all this is coming to the surface during this moment of separation. Being connected to you and being in your presence may have generated premature judgments, but now all the answers are surfacing very deeply for her. This connection is extremely rare. We are talking about two souls that recognize each other, and this phase of the connection is serving as a confirmation, especially for this person. She is an energy that understands the power of dynamics and connections. From the beginning, she felt pressure in the energy you emanate. Now, she is beginning to understand what is really being activated in her heart. She understands how she can plant seeds and make you move, all with little effort. Because you are so different, it is easy for you to absorb the emotions around you, especially when your heart is involved. This emotional journey is being a turning point for her, something she has never experienced before. The intensity of this connection has brought up deep feelings and reflections. She is starting to see you in a completely new way and to value this unique connection. This awakening is not only redefining the way she relates to you, but also bringing clarity about who she really is and what she wants for the future. She is learning to navigate these intense emotions, to understand the depth of this connection, and to find a way to honor what you share. And you, in turn, are living a rare experience, where two souls meet and recognize each other on a deep and meaningful level. This phase is a confirmation of the power and uniqueness of this connection, an opportunity for both to grow and transform through this rare and precious bond. This connection is not something ordinary. It's as if your souls were meeting again after a long time. This person felt something special in you from the beginning, something she couldn't ignore. And now, as time goes by, she is beginning to understand what is really happening. She is seeing you in a new way, and this is deeply affecting her. This process is challenging, but also very beautiful. It is an opportunity for both to explore feelings that perhaps they have never felt before, to grow together and to discover the true meaning of this unique connection. Allow your spirit to absorb these words and feel them resonate deeply within you. God desires the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, no matter what your decision is. Type, "I receive and accept my destiny and all that God has to offer me" to claim this message and the blessings contained within it for you. Leave a positive comment for other viewers who may need a boost of positivity in their day. God sees this as an act of kindness. Let's lift each other up and create waves of good energy together. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and be attentive to the important message that awaits you in the next video. May God illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.